back with the Pintara. Focus camera. Oh yeah. Took the bonnet off, I was like, that looks about right. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. I know I haven't finished this car, but we don't have somewhere to use it once it's finished. So I know I'll get it going, it'll make power, and then we'll just park it in the shed, waiting for a day to use it. So there's been no real drive for us, but I do want to finish it, and this is going to be the beginning of that. So thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't caught up with this car, there is a playlist, Penny the Pintara, on my YouTube. So hit that up if you're interested. But yeah, basically it's got new bearings in it and stuff. And gas motor, BF gas motor, turbo, little ching chong turbo on it at the moment. I think today I would like to make that all bolt up properly and put an external wastegate on that manifold. I want to lift the suspension because it's quite low, and this side's even lower because it sits real close to the ground. So I need those things, wiring loom, which is pretty well finished for it, put on, intercooler, piping, dump pipe, all those little things. Get it running, do the brakes, clutch, bleed, all that sort of stuff. All the small things will need to be done. I'll get stuck into it and we'll see what I can come up with. Being boring by lifting those coilovers, thread and everything worked quite well actually, but now it's actually a usable height for the time being, and the sump's not going to hit like the ground or something. I've got some clearance. Could be handy when I'm working on it. And next on the agenda is fit this wastegate. So it's got a, car's moving. It's got a J pipe on it from a stock exhaust manifold, which is lovely. Bought that because it's $100. And then I think we're gonna put external wastegate down here somewhere. Now we've got the alternator and everything hooked up, I can see where it might fit. And I mean, might is a strong word. Wouldn't mind it going here-ish though. Mind it there or something, or there-ish. But it is all a bit tight somewhere here. But then we're gonna be in the way of the dump pipe. I could lift this whole thing. I need to cut this off anyway. I need to cut this off to make it a T4 flange to suit this turbo. So I could lift that whole thing up and then I could put the wastegate right here. That'd be a thing. This video, not as fun or as exciting as my videos when I'm doing stuff, but making this progress will mean I can make fun videos for you. This is the lovely Pro Mod manifold that we've got. Stunner, I know. I might just cut this one off here with all this lovely bend that's been done, and I might extend this out a bit. She will come off. Welded that pipe on there. I got a nice one, found one. And I put the line up. That's ugly. Somewhere here. But then turbo to sit a bit further out of manifold, which will make the dump pipe easier as well. And then this will now have room to put a pipe on it up there-ish somewhere. But I do need to just take a quick break from that, not that you guys will notice. Because this territory here, Gibbo's, in the last video we had of the AU, he needs to put a new gearbox in it. There's something was always wrong with this 6-speed. So it's a ZF 6-speed. And then it was doing weird shifts, and then it might have broken the input shaft. But it's not really making enough power to break one either. Anyway, we'll pull this gearbox out. Gearbox out, and it's no fun because the input shaft isn't broken. Not that I know of anyway. What's it come with inside? What's it got for you, Gibbo? Stuff. That hurts ya. It's missing bits, bro. So Gibbo's got to swap all this out into there. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's good. That'll spin it. Fixed. No, I'm wondering how far down to cut this, like half. That's what I'm, yeah, sort of help me out here for a picture. I appreciate your help. So it'll be obviously down, but probably there, half's probably about right, isn't it? Then it gives me plenty of room for that. And I'm not too close to the tower, I don't reckon.
What about your bonnet?
I know, it's gonna be lower now though, isn't it?
True.
And what bonnet? Oh yeah, that's good. I think that means... Perfect. Now grab the turbo, we'll sit that on there.
Okay.
Just grab that turbo for us, mate. And just chuck that turbo on here for us. That angle actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. I cut that where I think it wants to be, so I had a guess. Tacked it on there briefly. I'll cut an ugly hole here for my wastegate. I'll get it lifted on there in a tick and we'll see what it looks like. Oh, it's better. That gave me a lot more room, didn't it? To fit this. That's much better, surely. wastegate will sit here, I think, which will get a fair bit of flow after all the bends that this manifold's doing. I think we're getting somewhere. Wastegate is on, got the hole cut. It's ugly, but I'll fix that up a bit. Water flange on. Managed to push all that out with a punch and everything else as well. And it's sitting there ready to go. Right, wall whistle's on. I'm pretty happy with the height of the wastegate, I think. That thing's absolutely gorgeous. This obviously needs a bit of attention, but it's just to show what we're thinking. A bit hard to try and fetch this through anywhere here at the minute. I'm pretty happy with the angles that is. That's all welded off. I need to finish the wastegate. But yeah, no, that all fits under the bonnet too, which is nice. Turbo's same height as the rocker cover was my aim, and it seems to have paid off. So yeah, that's actually spot on. Productive day. It's not, oh, it's nearly a little bit on an angle that way, but I mean, not an issue for this big girl. Clock the turbo so we can get 90-degree bend into the intercooler, and we're laughing. Heck yeah.